Welcome to another episode of today's diary. I'm Zina, one of your hosts, and with me on the studio is Brandon.
Gang, gang.
How are you doing?
I'm amazing, as always.
As always.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I'm doing good as well. So, all good. So,
Oh,
on to
thank you for asking, for telling that you're doing good. It was supposed to be polite of me to tell you that, like, ask how you're doing.
okay,
So, how are you doing yourself?
I'm doing good.
I have to make you feel awkward a bit.
Maybe you asked too late.
Yeah, but I just had to slip it in there, make you feel a little bit awkward about it.
Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you once more for always coming, for always watching and liking and subscribing and sharing our videos. All your support is not going unnoticed. We really, really do appreciate. All right. On today's icebreaker, I will make a start.
Okay.
And what I have learned this week is that wearing a necktie can cause up to 7.5% reduction in blood flow to your brain.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I read this, I was like, oh, okay, this can actually explain why as soon as someone is stressed, the first thing they are doing is just pulling their tie, like just, I need to breathe, like I just need some space around my neck. So that was interesting. And that always causes like headaches, dizziness, feeling
I
nauseous.
think that would
and
explain
so
why I
on.
don't like ties.
So if you see all these people on Wall Street, banks, everywhere, always dressing, looking nice,
Wearing ties.
in suits and tie, they are going through a lot.
My God.
They are really going through a lot. So
Most definitely.
let people breathe.
Yeah. I personally, I don't like putting on a tie because it somehow makes me feel uneasy.
Just feel like you're choking, you're suffocating.
Not really, but I'm just my hand keeps going there to adjust it every second. So you just know somehow you figure out that I'm uneasy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just keep going like every second my hand is trying to stick in there and then pull it down. So finally I'll pull it and it's separate from where the collar button is.
Okay,
So it's going to look different. Okay. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. I've given mine.
Actually, mine is something I think maybe some people may know, but I didn't know. I just wasn't aware that I just learned, I think this evening, that bananas do grow towards like the shape of the banana.
Yeah.
How you have a bunch of banana as a tree is like this and it hangs downward, but the fruit grows this way.
What do you mean?
The banana itself, right?
Yeah.
When you have a bunch of banana and the bunch is hanging downward.
So it grows to the
But
stem
it grows
rather
like
than
that.
Oh.
Like that now.
Yeah.
It grows like that because it's like towards the sun.
Oh.
Do you understand? They have a bunch of banana. You have a tree now.
The
then
fruit or
the fruit, not the tree or the stem of the banana that grows upward.
Yeah.
When the banana grows, like the whole bunch comes out,
Mm-hmm.
then each banana, single finger of banana
Yeah.
that grows, it curves back upward. Like it's supposed to fall back down, like like mangoes.
So it's
and
not
other trees.
growing downwards. So it's
Because
growing instead
inward, like
inward
it
into the
inclines
stem.
inward, upward. It starts going upward instead. It later on curves into the stem of the fruit, but
That's
it goes that
interesting.
direction because it's trying to grow towards the sun.
Interesting.
That's something I didn't know until this
All
evening.
right.
Yep. So
Impressive.
those are some things maybe we didn't know.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting if people start commenting what they've learned in the comment section. What do you think?
Like maybe their own stuff that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have anything that you've learned, something,
Surprising.
surprising,
Yeah, that maybe
it could be anything. If you
Yep.
didn't know, you didn't know.
Yep.
So if you can share it with us, that would be amazing. It would be really, really great to read some of your comments
Most
on things that
definitely.
you're learning every day. Because, I mean, the saying goes that we learn every day. So
Yeah,
feel free to share yours with us.
of course.
Okay, on other matters. What are
Okay.
we chatting about
Let us
today?
jump right in onto why we are here, gang. We came in with a lot of goodies. There is something in the pipeline for you guys. We always promise you that, guys, that will bring good things to you, for you, because you are always with us, and it's our responsibility to let you guys know what is happening on the scene. One of the bases of this particular podcast or this our podcast is migrants in the diaspora, the socio-economic activities, the political activities affecting them. And one important thing that is happening right now, that has just happened, is
So dramatic.
the USDV lottery. It has just been launched, guys.
So today we are sharing opportunities.
Update.
Very, very important one. I think the most important thing about these opportunities is that it's free. We all love free.
Yes.
When it's free,
Awoof.
count me in. You say awoof. So yeah, why not give it a try? It's a long shot, considering that it's for everyone in the world, like almost all the countries, not all the countries. Some countries are not eligible, which will come to that. But if you consider all the countries in the world, and they only take up to 55,000 people, it's a long shot, but it's well worth it, because I know a lot of people who've won the American lottery, so it's definitely worth a try. Plus, it's free, so again, what's there to lose?
And mind you, there are always some countries that they would grant more favors towards, but they won't put it in the public. So take a shot at it.
How do you know? How do you know?
There's always that thing that they know. Look, it's always
they don't
in the
know.
system.
It's
They won't favor a country that moves a lot of people more than a country that there are some countries that are well educated. It's in their record that these people are level headed and educated. So they will definitely encourage people from that particular country, but they won't put it out there.
To be honest, I don't know.
That's,
we know
that's
it
my
is
theory.
a completely random selection process, which is very highly computerized. So I'm not sure about your strategy, but all we are saying is it is worth a try. Give it a try, even if it's 0.001%.
That is the NBS theory.
Yeah, give it a try. You have nothing to lose. If you win, amazing. Not good.
So it would be launched. It has been launched on the 2nd of October 2024. This is the 2026 DV lottery. Yep. So now it's your chance. Please, guys, grab it. Reach out to your loved ones. If you can't do it yourself, reach out to your loved ones or reach out to us. We'll either share the guidelines or share our best knowledge with you on how to go about this. So reach out to your loved ones. If you can't access the site, try to reach out to your loved ones to be able to help you apply. And it does not matter if you apply on the first day or on the last day. There is no favoritism on the date level.
You just need to apply. And it runs from, you just said the start date, not the end. So it runs from 2nd of October 2024 to 5th of November 2024. So it's just about a month. So make sure you apply in that window.
1 month, one shot. Let your friend apply. Let your brother apply. Let your sister, your mother, your uncle, everybody should apply. Because at the end of the day, you need one person in the family to go.
Absolutely.
So the more people apply in your family, the more at least you can get someone to go. Don't be stingy with update. Share update. Give update. Tell someone.
There is one thing, I remember when I was in Cameroon and we used to play the lottery. We used to think if you apply multiple times, it increases your chances. But that's a huge mistake.
Yes.
Because once you have more than one application per person, all entries for that person is cancelled. Remember, it's not an individual selecting. It's a computerized selection. So once the name appears more than once, the entire, all the entries are cancelled. So we used to say, I'll apply for myself. My sisters will apply for me, So thinking if you apply 10 times,
then you stand more chance.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, the system should not allow you to submit more than one application, but since it does, I guess because it's free again.
It just works to screen out certain people that they consider as, behaving badly within the system. So if you're already doing that, they just push you out. So behave yourself when you're doing it, and you have to follow the criteria involved. Please follow the rules that are stated. You must have advanced level.
High school, let's not say advanced level if you're in Cameroon.
Yes.
But generally it is at least high school certificate. I
Yeah,
would say.
it-
So
it-
in other
it's-
countries, in Cameroon,
to be
that is
safe.
equivalent to advanced level.
Yeah, to be
In
safe,
other
have advanced level.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm confirming that it is advanced level, but in other countries, it is not called advanced level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The requirement is high school. Cameroon high school is advanced level, but other countries, it's some UK. It's not called advanced level now.
What's it called?
What is GCSE?
It's still GCSE advanced level.
Yeah, but okay, really.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, but yeah, that's all I was saying.
So so put yourself out there basically.
Yeah.
Don't let this shot or this opportunity pass you by just because you had lost one or two moments in the past. Still take it. It costs you nothing. It's free. Don't go and be meeting agents to do back and forth for you. They will just occupy your time, try to take money off your hands. It is free.
On that note, you mentioned something earlier that if you cannot apply for yourself, go to a family member. Basically, what you're saying is someone you trust, even if it's not your family, someone you really trust. Don't go to any agent. Don't go to these people who come and say, okay, we are American Lottery, come and play with us. Those people will never play because they will never do it. They just take your money for nothing. I remember when I was in advanced level, when I was writing advanced level, we had these guys that came to school and they were collecting 2,000.
Can you imagine?
And they collect your information and everything. Took a passport size photo that they will apply. But thinking about it, they did not.
You never,
Because
no
even
one
if-
ever got back to you.
Yeah, even if they did, no one got to, even if, maybe they did apply and they had because when you apply, you have this reference number and that is what you use to check if you've won or not. They don't send you the results via email or phone call or text message. No, you must go to their website because usually when you play
Yes.
between October and November, by March, I think between March and September 2025, the results will start coming out. So it takes quite a long period of time to reply people. They might reply someone in March, they will reply someone in September. So until I think September 30th, keep checking that website. You need to go to the official DV Lottery website to check the results. So you enter your code. And so once you apply, they'll give you that code. And that is the code you need to enter to check if you have won. I think that will also give you updates on your application. So keep checking. If you
Yes.
pay someone to apply for you, most of the times they don't give you this code. And two things will happen. Either they will not play, right? Or when they do, they'll have this code. So when you win,
Yep, you come and pay more money again.
they start asking you for money.
And you
And
happily pay.
You happily pay. Even if they charge
Because
you
you've won.
1 million, you're still thinking like, oh, this is America, right? You pay.
Yeah.
But why?
It's
Why?
free.
It's free. So to play, it's free. You get your results. You can always check. You know, there's this saying that if you want to hide an information from a blind man, write it down.
Write
We
it
don't
down.
like to read. The application process is very easy.
Don't be unfortunate.
Yeah,
please.
it's just
Try.
about 15 questions. They just ask your name, date of birth, place of birth,
Passport, photograph.
all those kind of basic information, your address, things that you already have. And if you're playing as a spouse,
or as
you
a
also
family.
need, as a family, you also need to provide their information.
Yes.
Basically, they are all very
Don't-
easy information. Don't go and pay
Don't
anyone.
go and pay anyone. Don't lie.
Oh,
Please.
very important.
Don't lie. There is no need. If you win, please avoid that moment where that is when you decide that you want to go and add your cousin, your someone. Please.
No, it has changed now. So if you played as a single person, even if by the time the results comes out, you have genuinely gotten married in that wait time, you cannot travel as a family. That
Yes.
has changed.
Go first.
So for you to travel with your spouse, you need to be married at the time of application. And this reminds me, we heard about a story where someone, like, he was not married, but he played as a married person and gave information, I don't know, probably of the girlfriend or whatever. And then luckily for him, he won and he submitted the marriage certificate. So he went and did a fake marriage certificate, obviously backdating the marriage certificate, and submitted it. After he's won the lottery, think about it. You know, when they say, when your village people, when your village people sit on your matter,
your
it's
village people
terrible.
are using you to do tempo.
Yeah, so
run.
he went and forged a marriage certificate, submitted that to the US Embassy. Guess what? of all the marriage certificate numbers that exist in the world, the one he submitted coincidentally has the same number to another marriage certificate that had been submitted to the US Embassy. So they just replied them and said, this marriage certificate number already exists, in the system. And that's how he lost that opportunity. Luckily, he didn't even go to jail, to be honest, because those are the kind of crimes that will easily just send you to jail, or they'll ban you. Probably they did ban him. I'm not sure.
But just you should draw for that. They draw from that. The time when we make silly mistakes online has passed.
Yeah.
At least if it's Cameroon, at least 1 in 5 do have internet service, do have access to smartphones. You can practically do this on your phone. You can practically do a lot of things. So do have access to the internet. Please, just do it. Just try. Don't be selfish with the information. No one is going to bewitch you about it. Just do it. Tell someone. Wish someone well. That's it. It's simple. That's life. That's how people grow. Stop being greedy with things. But do your stuff. That's why I'm giving you this information now, very early, so that you become aware. If as you see this video, please send this to someone you know somewhere, anywhere, to get this information so that they can do it. I don't care where they are. Even
I'm sure if you or a member of your family does not win and you have a friend that benefits, is still a plus.
Even someone in Widikum, send it to them. Please, let them try their luck. You don't know. You never know who is going to be the lucky star. So this is your moment to shine. I think a moment back, I know the UK also launched the military recruitment for.
Actually, before we go to that,
yeah,
you just on the requirements for the DV lottery, you mentioned advanced level, minimum advanced level. There is another requirement. You must be born or in a country that is eligible. So there are eligible countries.
Yes.
For instance, Nigeria is not eligible. So if you are a Nigerian, you cannot apply for the DV lottery.
Let me take a look. I can give them the countries that are not eligible.
Yeah.
Just a moment, please. The list of countries that are not eligible. You have Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, the People's Republic of China, Colombia, Cuba, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Haiti, Honduras, India, Jamaica, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Philippines, Republic of Korea, that's South Korea, Venezuela, Vietnam, and native of Macau and Taiwan.
So that's just a handful of countries, considering the entire world. So pretty much almost all countries are eligible, except these few that Brandon has just read. So if you're born of the eligible countries, that is criteria number 1. And then you have 2 other criteria, which you just need one of them. So there is the educational criteria, and then there is a work criteria.
Yes.
So education. So if you're born, for instance, in Cameroon, and you have at least advanced level, you're qualified. If you're born in Cameroon, you do not have advanced level, but you have a job. So you have specific jobs. You have that job which you have been practicing for at least 2 years in the last 5 years. So you have 2 years work experience, a skill. You have 2 years work experience in the last 5 years minimum. That, and you're born in Cameroon, that qualifies you.
Just to add, the job must have required you minimum of 2 years to train for.
Yeah.
So you need to have 2 years training minimum and 2 years on the job experience
in the last 5 years.
So it's not like you trained for 6 months and you have 5 years experience. No, it must have taken you, or you went to school, then you had some training. Then no, you have to have, if you have an advanced level or you don't have advanced level, you have to have at least minimum of 2 years of training that you can prove, not by verbal conversation that they trained people or I learned tailoring for 2 years. No, you need to prove that by certificate. If you did tailoring and the tailoring is something that you do have, that particular certificate, you have to get a certificate from a justifiable institution that is legally recognized, that you can prove it. If it's mechanic, same thing with them. So that together with a job experience of 2 years. So you either have the job experience and the training that you've done for 2 years each, or you have the advanced level. So which any of the two will make you eligible with your nationality.
Brilliant.
Make sense now?
And I'm sure the fact that we've said some countries are not eligible, we mentioned Nigeria, you might be wondering like, but why? But why? So every year, or there is this law in the US that the eligible countries for DV lottery must have a limited number of immigrants.
Yes.
To the US,
Yes.
not national, not in globally
within a certain period of time.
Within a certain period of time. So, unfortunately, Nigeria has a lot of immigrants from Nigeria in the US. That is why they are not qualified. Yes. Last year, Cuba was qualified, but this year they are no longer eligible because apparently they've had too many people migrated from Cuba to the US, not only through DV lottery. They consider every other means. So it's not like Nigerians have been winning the lottery a lot, but they consider every other means of
other routes. Students, everything,
anything.
So they look at your net aggregate. Is it immigration? Yeah, immigration into, or they look at the immigration into the US.
Yeah, into the US. But all hope is not lost for Nigerians. So if I'm a Cameroonian, I get married to a Nigerian. So that Nigerian becomes qualified by the fact that they have a spouse from a qualifying country, if that makes any sense. So, yep.
That's the important, but the important part to not get to take here, please. If you can't apply or you're finding difficulties, please do reach out to us or get a family member or someone you trust that can help you to apply. But not that they are doing it for you, but you guys can do it together so that you have your details and you can check on your own at your own pace in your own time.
Yeah. Okay. And there are so many fake websites. So like we said, it is free, please. It is free. So if you go to any website and they are charging you any fee whatsoever, no matter how small it is, mind you, if they charge you 500 francs or 1,000 francs or 500 naira, and they have 1,000 people applying via that website, it all adds up. So it is completely free. So if you go to any website, they are asking you any money, any fee. No, it is fake. So I think we can actually put the real website, to apply on this video. Put the link so if you check the description, you should be able to see the link. Just click that and apply, please.
Yes.
Take advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose.
Just to add more, just a couple of, I think, is it a month or so back that they launched the UK launched the military recruitment for the Commonwealth countries as well.
Yep. Was it a month ago?
Yeah, I think it's been just about a month.
Yeah.
Please if you do remember, there are people that have applied for it. We'll also be giving you guys updates in that regard on the progression or the next stages that will be coming up. We'll share more information on how that's going, what is being done, and everything. So please always stay tuned with us and keep following us so that we'll keep on giving you guys nice, juicy things like this. Please, once more, go and apply, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe with us. See you guys on the very next episode. We promise you.
Hopefully someone wins.
You are going to win. I promise you that. Bye.
All right.